everyone, my name's Boris, and now we know, yes, now we see, like, suddenly, Maddie was threatened by Andrew, and let's see what's happening here. Continue on. As Andrew advances toward the carrying Maddie, Kamiko and I rush forward. Hey! Leave her alone! He turns to face us. Why don't you mind your own business? Not a chance. You won't turn a blind eye while you threaten someone. Can't you see how suspicious this girl is? She got into an argument with Lloyd, and then he somehow got an extra vote for his death. You're more suspicious than she is. Let's not jump to conclusions here. Well, yes, he got into an argument, but we don't know whether she voted for him, right? So why do you really think that the vote is from her? Why would you think it is? There's no evidence. Let's not jump to conclusions. Who's jumping to conclusions? I'm just looking at the facts. All I know is that Lloyd and I got into an argument. That's not worth killing someone over. Sorry, did I get it wrong? Well, someone did it. I don't know of anyone else who had a motive. Andrew, calm down. You don't have enough evidence to prove anything. Andrew grumbles and looks away. Maddie straightens and takes a cautious step toward him. You were only arguing because I wanted him to give me information about my father. What's her father got to do with this? He's in prison. Wait, what? Her father's in prison? Lloyd wouldn't tell me anything, but even though I was angry, what good would killing him do? Considering the nature of Lloyd's death being picked by the vote, he can't even claim she was threatening him and went too far. Some people lose their heads when they get angry. How did I know you didn't rush home to cast your vote as soon as you could? I never do something like that. Let's be reasonable here. Even if she voted for Lloyd out of anger, that doesn't necessarily make her the killer the Game Master told us about. Yes, and just being a killer already has enough motive to vote for Lloyd, right? If they really indeed betrayed, same for in Nitsu here, their relationship has already been bad at the first date, but to be honest, it's just a plain old argument. Doesn't mean she is gonna go so far to kill, right? I don't know. I think a psychopath would probably react to an argument by killing the guy. Stand up for Manny, don't stand up for her. Either way, there's no proof. Then what are we supposed to do? We need to keep investigating. That's what Boris and I have been doing. We're trying to find any clues that might help us. Well, at least file away the argument as a potential clue. Don't worry, I won't forget about it. Yes? I was hoping to go to Lloyd's house to see if he had any information about my father. Would you go with me? Alright. I'll go too. Maybe there's a clue about the murderer. Lloyd's house looks identical to the rest of them. Not only that, but it's nearly spotless. Great, he didn't leave anything useful behind. Why did you come if you're going to start complaining already? No way am I going to let you find or hide evidence without me here to say it. Oh boy. Look at this! She picks a small book from the chair near the voting machine. It looks like a diary. Although it's fastened shut with a clasp, it isn't locked. She opens it easily. Andrew rushes to look over her shoulder, and Kamiko isn't far behind. Read the diary, don't read it. Might as well read it, right? Lloyd isn't here anymore. I don't like invading someone's privacy, but if there's a chance it will help us, I'm sure Lloyd would want us to. The early pages don't seem like anything helpful. They all give basic details about his life before the Game Master kidnapped us. Could there be something here we're missing? Then at last, his diary moves on to the latest events. He describes the Game Master's twisted plan, Rufus' murder, and the tensions between us all. There! On the final page, the diary states, one of the women here is Jonathan Hansen's daughter. She was asking about him. I'm not sure if I should tell her what happened. If only he'd written what he didn't want to tell me. Oh, crap. The rest of us jump and look at him. I need to leave. What's wrong? Just remembered something I have to do. He hurries out of the house. Well, that was strange. Yeah, what's up with him? We take another look around. But the diary is the only thing of note. If Lloyd knew anything else important, he didn't leave any evidence behind. Thank you for going with me, even though we didn't really find anything. No problem. Why do you think Andrew started acting so odd? I don't know. What if he's the killer? That could explain why he tried so hard to put suspicion on Maddie, to cover his own trail. Well, I thought about that too. There's definitely something up. We can't do much about it though. Not yet. We can keep an eye on him though. That's exactly what I intend to do. I just thought of something. What's that? If there really is a killer here, they wouldn't be on the Game Master's side. By the Game Master's rules, they could never go free. That's right, the game only ends when we found the killer. All the more reason to get out of here as soon as possible. There you are, Boris. I've been looking all over for you. Tetsu jogs up to us. He looks unusually excited. What's up? I was messing around with a screen in my house, and I managed to hack into the Game Master's camera system. How? I told you. My brother taught me all sorts of things about electronics. There's a pretty big gap between building a radio and hacking a camera system. Well, I suppose, but once I understood how the Game Master set up his cameras and how the screens worked, it was a simple matter after that. Simple, right. His brother must be really been on an electronic genius, and I guess Tetsu was too. I had no idea. Come on, I'll show you. Tetsu's house no longer looks like the rest of ours. The screen the Game Master uses to communicate is on, and a panel in the wall has been ripped open. Watch this. He fiddles with the wires and a small device, and the images on the screen begin changing, showing different houses and areas in town. I can switch the feed to show different cameras. Imagine the Game Master has a surveillance room with every feed shown at once. As he goes through every one, we can see the others. Courtney is sitting in her house, Andrew is pacing muttering, and Hannah is... Ah! Hannah is partly undressed. Oh no! Apparently changing clothes for the night. Oh my. Oh man. He quickly changes to a different feed. But the Game Master might still be watching. Go warn Hannah, stay here. Stay here. It's not like telling her will do much good. He'll still have us under surveillance. Maybe ignorance is bliss. And we have much bigger concerns right now. Man. But like, I mean, these could really happen. Like, guys, like, Hannah doesn't know anything about that. Does this mean the Game Master knows about all of our plans? We have to assume that. The feeds include audio. Great. What are we going to do? I'll see if I can find a way to disable the cameras. But I'm not hopeful. Great. If either of you come up with any ideas or notice any places that were missing from the surveillance feeds, let me know. Right. I'll start spreading word to the others too. In the end, I returned to my own house. We were all being watched. What are we going to do? We probably should have realized it sooner. Someone like the Game Master wouldn't leave us unattended. My thoughts are disrupted by the screen suddenly turning on. Oh no, what now? Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're enjoying the game. Unfortunately, one of you has cheated. Oh no. One of you has tampered with my equipment. Shame on you! Don't you know that hacking is wrong? Tatsu! I stare at the screen in horror, afraid of what the Game Master might do. As a result, I'm afraid I have no other choice. One of you must be punished. Punished? What does the Game Master have in mind? What will happen to Tetsu? And what will the others do now they know they're being watched? Find out in the next chapter. Right, oh man. I feel like he's gonna be dead, guys, really. I think that's not gonna happen. Alright. I kind of feel like this is what's going to happen there, guys. I think Tetsu's gonna be dead. Alright, let's end it here. Bye.